Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today I am going to talk about a realization I came upon last week. I feel like a lot of people or the audience that I want to curate to are people who are dreamers or believers or whatever. And I have always been the type of person to just live in my head and daydream a lot ever since I was a kid. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that sometimes that daydreaming could bring a lot of good into my life, and I can kind of picture what I want and what I want to do in life. But then also sometimes being too much in my head can result into negative behaviors or negative patterns, and ultimately they end up consuming my mind. And so the past couple weeks I've honestly been really anxious and just really consumed and stuck in my own head, and it got me thinking all of these negative beliefs and all of these doubts and worries that I honestly have overcome. Like around this time last year, I feel like I overcame those things, and I feel like now they're kind of resurfacing back, even though I know deep down like I'm okay and I'm gonna be okay, and like I know that there are so many things that I want to accomplish or do. And it's so weird because those things that I want to accomplish and do are sort of like things that no one no one told me you need to do, but I put so much pressure in them within myself because it's something that I want to do. But for some reason I'm the type of person where when people tell me, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that," I'm like, "No, I'm not going to do those things." But I have found kind of a way to like control that and figure out there's so many things that I want to do, but because they come from me and like they're authentically coming from me, and those are things I really do want to do. And when people tell me, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that," I'm like, I'm gonna stick to what I want to do. So definitely a lot of my decisions or my dreams kind of stem from a place of something that I want to do within myself, and I have been that way since I was a very young kid. And because I've been like living in my head for so long, and because I'm such a daydreamer, it can lead into like an overwhelming amount of anxiety and just stress and just like a lot of anxiety attacks basically. And I had like two last week. The first one wasn't that bad, but the second one was horrible, like horrible. I haven't had a huge like panic attack like that in so long, and it was so stressful because I was in a place where I could not really escape or just leave. I mean, I had the choice to, but like I didn't want to, and it was really really stressful because there was really no escape. There was no one to call, no one to help me except for myself, and I had to figure out how to calm myself on my own. And usually that's how it works out. Normally people can help sometimes, but for the most part it's because it's such an internal battle and no one can really see it. Only I can see it, or I can feel it, and no one can really understand. It's just I was like in a trapped room, and I had to find a door or even like a window out like myself, and it was really really hard. But during moments like that, I really get in my head and I really get scared of like, oh, like there's so much that I want to do or want to accomplish, and like how am I ever supposed to accomplish or do anything if I am like so worried right now about nothing, over nothing. My body, like I can't breathe. I'm hyperventilating. I'm anxious over nothing, and I can't even calm myself down. How am I supposed to like accomplish these big goals of mine? And then it came to me like, because I'm going through this, or because I'm going through whatever struggle or whatever, that's the reason why I can accomplish such big things. Because not many people have the chance, or not many people deal with having to escape their mind. A lot of people stay stuck in their head, or they ignore it, or they stay in these cycles or these habits in their mind where they can never escape, and they stay like that forever. And I think the fact that I can recognize that, or even understand that I have an unhealthy mind where I tend to feed into my negative thoughts or try to take control over my thoughts or worry too much, and the fact that I can understand that I'm doing something wrong and that I want to fix it, and that I'm taking the steps to fix it, or I learn how to escape my own mind, I think just proves that that takes a lot of strength and a lot of energy and a lot of courage. And even like the fact that I can escape my own mind, I think proves enough that I can escape anything, or that I can further go on and move on to my dreams, because, or my goals, because if I can really, really like get myself to a place where my mind is affecting my body and making me like physically like ill or nauseous or sick, and I can reverse that and make myself feel better and like calm myself down, then honestly that takes a lot of power. And honestly, I'm proud of myself, and I think that like gets me to realize that, you know what, like, because I'm going through this, or even if it's not an anxiety attack, I was just using that as an example, but just any struggle, if I'm able to overcome it, then I can overcome anything, you know? And since then, I feel like I've just like been easy on myself and just trying to like calm myself down and just really focus on the present and kind of meditate for the past couple of days. And I've started to realize that the more energy you put on your thoughts, the more it manifests. And if I have negative thoughts, if I have positive thoughts, if I have neutral thoughts, I'm gonna shift my energy to more the positive ones. Even if, like, let's say I'm having negative thoughts or negative doubts, or just like just worrying about things that are out of my control, even if that's like what's going on in my internal dialogue, I can shift it around and look at other things and control my thoughts and really like try to figure out a way out of it. You know what I mean? Again, like that room with the door, the window. Get what I mean? Sometimes I just like see myself reliving another horrible event or a horrible day or horrible relationship, and the more I visualize it, the more my heart starts to beat faster, and the more I start to get angry. And why would I want to do that to myself? You know what I mean? So I feel like from now on, I just always imagine either the scenario went a different way and that didn't happen. I just gotta tell myself it's in the past. And you know what? Like, if I had like, I don't know, like a friendship breakup and like a falling out with someone, and then I think to myself like, oh, like, why are they this, why are they that, or like, why did I do this, or why did I do that, I could just think, you know what, like, it's okay, they moved away to Italy and they're doing amazing and I'm doing amazing and we're living separate lives now, and I don't have to think about them because I know that they're doing great and they're out of my life now. You know what I mean? You gotta use your imagination to the fullest, you know, you really gotta believe and really just, you know, just believe that even if things aren't true or things worked out worse, you can believe that they worked out better. And also, they're not in the moment, or those scenarios aren't happening right now. Like, I feel like whenever I think about those past moments, or even like embarrassing scenario that happened when I was like 5, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, why did I say that, like, why did I do that, that's so embarrassing, why don't I take a look at where I am? I'm in my bedroom right now talking to my iPhone. That thing that happened years ago is not happening right now, and I'm not gonna let it haunt me. I'm gonna stay in the moment and focus on this rock that says my name that my mom gave to me and she made. Because I'm literally here. And honestly, as I'm making this video right now, I still feel really disconnected from the present moment. But as I'm saying these things and looking around me and looking at my room and noticing what really is important, my hair's not really getting on the clip, then it takes me out of that world that I created in my mind, because why do I need to live in that world? And the only world I want to live in my mind is the world of my passions, my goals, and my future, and things that bring me joy. Whenever I'm sad, I just like think of like a puppy. And then it like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to keep dwelling on the past or keep dwelling on my worries. I don't have to stop dwelling and start reshaping, finding that door out. and thinking about a puppy. Think about a puppy. Think about a puppy. If you don't like puppies, think about a kitten. And if you don't like animals, think about your favorite food. I love ice cream. That brings me so much joy. And you know what? Today, I think I'm gonna go and get myself a sundae. That's just joy max, guys. Anyways, yeah, I think the biggest takeaway for me and the best thing that I learned was that because I'm going through my struggles, just proves, or because I overcame my struggles, that only proves that I could overcome anything, and therefore I can accomplish something greater than me and accomplish my goals and keep chasing my dreams. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I posted a video last Tuesday, and this Tuesday I posted a video too, so I think I'm gonna make Tuesdays I think I'm gonna make a weekly post every Tuesday, so stay tuned, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Goodbye.